Well, now the trauma that war brings cannot be explained, and only those who have witnessed the tragedy firsthand can comprehend its implications. Here's a report on one such refugee from Ukraine who dreams of returning to her homeland one day. Take a look.
6 months into the war, Tatiana Afantsieva isn't sure when she'll return home to Ukraine. She and her children are among 6.7 million displaced Ukrainians. They're now safe in the Polish town of Poznań, but she had to leave behind her husband to get here.
When you realize it's already been 5 months, it's almost half a year. It's half a year of my life, ripped away from my life. I've had no life for these 6 months. It's not a life. It's not a life. I don't want to live like this.
Afantsieva has had to rely on government aid and the kindness of strangers to survive. The initial outpouring of support for refugees is now drying up, and some have struggled to find housing. She was able to find a free apartment with a Polish woman who wanted to help Ukrainians. Her children have now started school, but she has found it difficult to find a job. Before the war, she was on track for a promotion at a well-paying pharmaceutical company. Now she makes about $100 a month as a cleaner.
When I was on the way, I had no idea how hard it would be for me. We were in such a state of shock that we simply boarded the train. We just took the train to Lviv, and only when we were on the train, we started thinking about where to go next. I mean, we didn't know anything.
After several rounds of Western sanctions launched on the Kremlin since the start of the war, diplomats say they're limited in how much more they can pressure Russia and force it to back down. Afantsieva spends her days worrying for her husband. Some of her neighbors in Ukraine tell her the Russian shelling has stopped, but she's simply too afraid to go back.